Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm trying out the Makiage. Woke up like this and the shade is 170. So I'm going to try it out for the first time. I've been waiting just to record, so I haven't even tried it on yet. But let's shake it up. Looks kind of dark. It does say to use about 2 full pumps, but I used about a half. So it's probably about 1 full pump. All right, let's see. Hopefully this blends in. Got some pimples there, I know. Wow. Doesn't look like it's really covering much. So it's definitely lightweight. I'm gonna put another pump because it's not a lot. And it is kind of watery. I don't know if y'all can see that. I thought it was gonna be thicker for full coverage. All right, second coat. Okay, guess I'll have to clean that up later. Second coat. Seriously? Yeah. I am usually never this messy, but okay. It's kind of dark. I don't know if y'all can tell. It looks kind of darker than my actual skin color. So definitely a summer color, but I don't know what the big hype is. I mean, the foundation, but the coverage isn't all that great. The pimples are still showing. I thought it would be covering the pores. I'm gonna do one more pump and see, because this coverage is not as full as I was thinking it was gonna be. I like my foundation to be pretty thick and full coverage. My skin type is I have eczema, so they get dry in certain spots and then I break out because it gets oily in certain spots. So I guess it's combination to dry skin, but I don't know. We shall see. I'm looking in my mirror. All right, let me see if y'all can see this with the light. How's that? I think that light is too bright. Adjusting my lighting. The camera, it actually looks kind of good. As far as, it looks like it's pretty flawless. Not really flawless, but in person, I can see a lot of bumps. I don't like seeing my pimples. You can still see It's not as full coverage as I'd like it to have been. I don't know. What's the big hype, guys? I spent my money on this, and it doesn't seem like... I don't know, can y'all tell the color? It looks darker than my neck, right? What y'all think? What y'all think? With my foundation on my shirt. Yay or nay? I don't know. By the time I post this, I'm sure I'll have made a decision. Okay, let me do my lips. Okay, well, it's called Shy, and it's in the number MLS 26. It's NYX. And this liner is Chestnut by MAC. I know everyone likes to do their liner first. I like to do mine after so I can make sure that I can fix it. Instead of lining and then doing it and then having to reline again. I don't know, do y'all have that issue or is it just me? And then this is Dose of Color in Rosé. Still gotta redo it. I always have this issue. Do y'all have this issue? Always right at my top of my lip. I always get this no line. Looks like it's white. Can't go anywhere with this thing on my chest. So, what do y'all think? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know why it's not like it's... I mean, shade-wise, I feel like I'm a little bit darker on my face than my neck. Coverage-wise, I don't know if it's really full coverage. Maybe I'll let it on for a little bit and see how it we'll see how it settles into my face. Okay? So it's been about an hour and y'all, I didn't like set it with powder or anything, so I just wanted to try the foundation by itself. And an hour later, it seems kind of dewy-ish, maybe because I didn't set it. But I feel like the color as far as my face and my neck is still different. It's kind of dark. But here's a different lighting. Mama. Alright, so final thoughts and conclusion to how I feel about the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This. I wrote down a couple of cons and pros. So as far as cons, I'll go with first. I don't think the coverage is as full as I would like it to be. I usually like my coverage to be pretty thick and cover. I don't have as much texture. I do have my eczema right here. Usually it kind of patches up and stuff, and then I'll have like marks on my face. So at least if I can cover that, that'd be good, but I don't think that it really did that. So as far as coverage, I think if you have pretty good skin, it should be okay, but for people who have texturized skin, it's gonna, to me, I feel like it'll cover the color with the color, but the texture really pops out a lot. And my skin color is really hard to match, so I don't have a foundation that I found that I could just use one foundation and it's good, whether it's powder or liquid. I had that issue where I can't get anything to match. So usually what I do with my foundations is I have to mix it with something else. As you can see in my previous video, like I'm usually mixing different colors together. With the foundation that I've been using is the Il Makiage, and I mix it with Tarte Shape foundation. As far as color, for most people, I think maybe it would go good, but my color is really hard to find, so that's my con, but it might not be yours. Another thing is, the bottle is $44, so if you're gonna spend that amount of money, make sure you know what you want in a foundation, because for me, I didn't think it was worth it. $44 for a foundation that I'm not getting full coverage. The color wasn't right, stuff like that. So for me, I'm gonna give it a no. But I did have some pros for those who are still looking into it, and if you can find your color. It is very smooth, so when you put it on, if you don't have, like I said, if you don't have textured skin, it can go on really smooth and you won't have that issue with it looking clumpy or cakey. It's not cakey at all. It's very liquidy, so you can smooth it on, and it's very buildable. Buildable as far as you can cover more color wise, but not buildable to where you want it full coverage, if that makes sense. The other good thing is they do have a return policy, so you can get the bottle for free, try out your color, because everything is online, and you just basically pick out a couple of questions on there, you answer it, and then they'll send you whatever they think would be your color. So you have a return policy. After 14 days, you can return it and then either switch it out or just return it. I didn't do it. I just didn't want to go through the hassle because I'm lazy. But that is an option, so if you wanted to really try it and, you know, go for it, you have that option. I don't have foundations that match me exactly, but because I was lazy to return it, I'm still going to use it because I don't like waste my money. So I usually use it with a mixed foundation, different types of foundations. So I have different foundations that are either too dark or too light, and then I'll just mix those together and then create my color. If you guys have any recommendations or suggestions, have ideas for videos for me to do, please comment or reach out to me. Let me know what you guys would be interested in. I'm still working on the process of getting ideas and feedbacks from people as far as my lighting's off or my video was too fast or I didn't give enough details to products. Just let me know. I have no problem listening to what you guys want because I would be creating these videos for you. But that's my review, my final thoughts on the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This foundation. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hope to see y'all soon.